All right, good evening. Welcome to this week's training. So, tonight we're going to be talking about 5 incredible useful tips on getting organic reach with your website. Okay, so let's get going. For those of us who haven't met, my name is Lawanda Engel, and I'm a WordPress web developer. And I help female business owners to create unique WordPress websites that reflect their style and elevate their online presence with VIP weekends. So if you'd like to know more about that, just message me. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about is um, optimizing your website for search engines by including relevant keywords, meta tags. First of all, what does it mean? Why is it so important to optimize your website? And so if you want to answer, you can comment below and just let me know. So what do why is it so important to optimize your website? And so I am using StreamYard. So just give it permission and then I can see your names and who's commenting. So just comment hello. You could post your names. Let me just check to make sure that it's showing in the group. Okay. Yeah, so I have it up on here just in case so I can see it on Facebook also. Yeah, so I have it up on here just in case. Okay, so yeah, so optimizing, what does that mean, to optimize your website? Why is that so important to optimize it? Well, when we optimize the website, that's going to help. We're optimizing it to get those reaches. And so we're going to talking about those ways that are going to help us to optimize our website to be able to get even, those or leads, more leads using those things that are tools that are available to us with our website. So like, relevant keywords, the meta tags and the alt tags on your pages. So so the first thing we're going to research keywords. So what that means is looking for keywords for your website and target them in content. So you're going to target those things in the titles of your website, the descriptions, like that. For example, so if you have a website for a bakery, so you may search keywords such as, bakery, fresh baked goods, bread, pastries, cakes, etc., things like that. So when you then include these words in your website's, content, the page titles, the meta descriptions, the meta tags, such as the header tags of your website where they're relevant. This helps search engines understand what your website's about. And so that's going to increase, you know, of ranking for those keywords. And then those people that are searching for, a bakery or those type of words, your website will come up more often to those people that are looking for those things. And so then, well, let me explain what meta tags are because it referenced that. So meta tags, such as the title tags, and so the description tags to give context to search engines and users. And so they're the HTML tags that provide information about the content on a web page. So you have your services page. We'll use that page, and so you have your services. Say we're gonna a bakery. So say you make wedding cakes, you make breads, pastries, and so it's gonna have in there what you do. So it's gonna to give the context to search engines and users. So it's just helping that information get out there to let them know what your website's about. so here So the meta tags are, like I said, they're the HTML tags that provide information about the content on a web page. So here's an example of how to include a title tag on a description tag. So in the header section of your document, when you're creating your website. So you're going to add that information there in the title. So Fresh Baked Goods is your title, our bakery. So you can have that, and then you have the description of that, the bakery. So, for example, visit our bakery for fresh baked bread, pastries, cakes, and more. All our baked goods are made from scratch, used high quality ingredients. So that's an example of the description that you would put. And so, like I said, so it goes back. So once someone's searching it, they're Googling, pastries, breads. And so if you've got those keywords for your website, those things are going to come up on your website. So those are some things to think about, just some examples. So in content optimization, so you want to make sure the content on your website is high quality, includes targeted keywords. So it's just referencing the keywords. So it's, make sure that you're using keywords that pertain to your website or what you do or what your services do. Internal links. Using internal links can also help search engines understand the structure of your website and improve navigation for users. So when they refer to internal links, that just refers to the practice of linking one page on a website to another page within the same website. So say you have your home page, and on your homepage you're going to have services, you have a little description, and then you can have a link going to your services page where it has, an even deeper description of the services that you provide. So you're linking from your homepage to your services page. So this helps search engines understand the structure of your website and how the pages are related to each other. And so it also makes it easier for users to navigate your site also. So the next one is creating high quality and content that appeals to your target audience. So when you're creating your content, you want to make sure that it's going to resonate with your audience. So that's why it's important, and knowing who your target audience is, knowing who you're trying to reach. And so you want to have that content to reach them. So we want to know our audience. So what do they care about? What type of content do they prefer? And it's going to help you, attract them to your website, provide value, create, not only are you trying to track them, but it's going to provide value to them. It's going to help them with their, what their situation is or what their issue is. Be unique and original, stand out from the competition by offering a unique perspective and new information. Use multimedia. So mix it up with different, formats like images, videos, infographics, make it a visually appealing, and it's going to attract them and engage them. Encourage sharing, say you make it easy for your audience to share your content, include your social media sharing on your website buttons, ask for shares for your content. And so that's going to engage them even more. The next thing, utilize social media to promote your website and engage with your audience. Share your links. So, you've got this website, share it every chance that you get. When you're referencing something, share it. That'll connect. So say you have a blog, making sure your blogs connect to your website. And so if you're sharing that, that's going to lead them back to your website. You're sharing your blog. A download, if you want them, you have a freebie that you want them to download, it's connected to your website. And so that's going to lead them to your website. So sharing those links on your social media on your profiles and stuff, is going to drive traffic and improve visibility of your website. And so engage with your audience. So respond to their comments and their messages, participate in conversations, and share user generated content to build a strong community around your brand. So you want to make sure that you're sharing it, leading them, directing them to your website. You utilize visual content. So share visually appealing content such as images, videos, to capture the attention of your followers. So you want to make sure that, the videos that you're sharing, it's appealing, it's visual, and it's relevant. to those that you're trying to reach. Host giveaways or a contest or things like that, depending on if you're like a bakery, maybe you have like a giveaway, monthly, or host a different type of thing where you give a discount or things like that. Use social media for advertising, you know, use paid advertising options on social media platforms to reach, a larger audience and drive traffic to your website. And so engage with your audience on your website. Create, so you want to make sure that you're creating high quality content, like guest blogging, reaching out to other websites in your niche and offering to write guest posts for them. Um, Partner with other websites, with other people to connect and join together to share your resources. Engage with your audience on their social media, respond to their comments. Um, and so those are ask questions, um, create interactive content, which is good, like quizzes. Polls are a good way too. So you're reaching out to them, trying to find out from them, what are they looking for, what do they need help with. So you go directly to them and ask them, um, and encourage them. You can even ask them to do an interview, ask them questions, finding out what their issues are with, say, your social media manager, finding out, oh, what their issues are with it. So that way, when it's time to create content, this is the content that they want to see. And so when you create that content, that's gonna, and you're, using it on your website, that's gonna guide even more traffic to your website. And so these are just some things. So the first thing that we talked about was to optimize your website, including relevant keywords. So you want to make sure you're including relevant keywords on all your meta tags and the alt tags and all your pages, in the headers, in the contacts, and like that. Um, Creating high quality content that appeals to your target audience. So you want to know who your target audience is. So that, and that's like one of the most important things. If you know your target audience, then you know what content to provide that's going to attract them and lead them to your website and want to stay on your website. Utilize social media. So we're going to use social media, sharing our website, in our profiles and our content to share, to get them to come to our website, to look at it and to view it. Um, so we're going to have links, sharing links, inbound links, and incoming links from one website to another that are important for SEO. Um, so create high quality content. Um, Guest blogging, like I said before. So we're going to try to partner with other websites, our blog, connected with our blog. And we're going to gauge our audience with their website, responding to comments. We're going to try to, if we're like a shop or something, hosting a giveaway and things like that. So these are just some of the things that we can do to help with that organic reach for our website. Um, and that's going to get those, clients reviewing clicking on our website and looking at it and reviewing it. And so if you have any questions, post them below. If you watch the replay, comment #replay, and I will still respond, and I will answer those questions as they come in. If you're still looking for those, you're still struggling and you're not, still not clear about how to even begin, starting your website, especially creating that domain name, or even where to begin about, knowing you're mapping it out, because it's so important to know your target audience, who you're trying to reach and who you're wanting to help. And so you're still struggling with those things and you still want that help. Join me February 4th at 10 a.m. And I'm going to start from the beginning. We're going to walk through. We're going to map out our website plan. We're going to get your domain set up and your hosting set up. So if you're looking for that help, click the link. It'll be in the comments. click the link and book your spot. I've got 10 spots available. So come and we'll walk it through together and getting your website started, that plan for you started. I'll see you next week.